Hi, I'm Linda Howe, spiritual counselor, award-winning author, and teacher, working with others to help them identify their soul's path and bring their soul's purposes to life. I'm the leading expert in the field of Akashic studies, using the Akashic record as a spiritual resource for personal empowerment and transformation. So I'm very excited to be with you today. You know, we're getting ready for the 2015 teacher training program. And I've asked people to submit questions, and submit they have. So I have a small mountain of questions that I want to address, and I'm going to cover some of the basics here. I hope that's helpful for you, okay? And I hope I answer your questions. So why don't we just begin with the basics. So here's the idea. The 2015 teacher training course is a one-year course. It has 3 components, 5 core courses that can be done in person or online depending on availability, an independent study segment, and then finally a 1-week-long in-person in Chicago training where we all gather to bring it all home, as they say. It's really wonderful. Now listen, I know that there are a lot of people who take the course who don't want to be teachers, and that's fine because there is the Akashic Leadership portion. It's Akashic Leadership teacher training. It's all the same course. Some people will teach, some people won't. It's really up to you. Some people come in thinking, I want to teach, and they find out, I don't want to teach. Other people come in and they say, I am never teaching, and somewhere along the line they realize they want to teach. So, I want to make sure there's room for everybody, and that's the way we do it. But here's my intention in this course. It is my intention that you cultivate a connection with your own Akashic record that is so strong that you trust it and that you can follow its lead. I'm very interested in you finding your own leadership, being able to stand in your truth, right? And to bring your gifts, talents, and abilities forward in your life to the people you love, okay? And beyond that, right? To people you haven't met yet. And whether or not that takes the form of teaching, I don't know, that's secondary. But I do want to prepare you. I want to prepare you with the skills. So in the sequence of courses, first of all, we cover the material that has been given to me in the records, right? We look at how to read the Akashic records, healing through the Akashic records, the material from my newest book, Discover Your Soul's Path Through the Akashic Records, and the book I'm working on, the next book I'm working on, which is about your soul's purposes. So that's what there are, the 5 courses. What I am aiming to do is to get you to a place, to empower you, to train you, so that you have the skills you need to deliver effective service to others in whatever way is best for you. All right? So, we move through the classes. You can take them in order. Some people, if you've taken them earlier in person with one of my certified teachers and you have a copy of your certificate, I will honor that certification. I do not honor certifications from other methods because I don't know them. I have nothing to say about them. And now I'm not, that's all there is to it. So I don't honor those. I only honor from my own certified teachers because I know that they know what they're doing. Now, a lot of people ask, what will I be certified to teach? It's a great question. Here's what. You will be certified to teach all the material in my first book. That's 2 classes. So it's Practitioner Certification, How to Read the Akashic Records, and Advanced Practitioner, which involves energy healing in the records, clearing unwanted ancestral patterns, and reconciling past lives. Now, if you are issuing certifications, you will be expected to follow the outline, okay? Because when your students come to my more advanced classes, I need to know that everybody in the room has been adequately prepared to go into the really deep water of the Akasha. All right? Now, if you want to teach whatever you want, you go right ahead. I just don't honor those, and you do whatever you want, but I don't honor those certifications toward my teacher training program. It just, if you think about it, it doesn't make sense. All right? Now, the other thing I know is this. As you are moving through the progression, being relieved of old patterns, right? Patterns of thought and behavior, right? Releasing resentments, being free of fear, moving into more unconditional love for yourself and other people. As you are moving along that progression, you may realize through your own connection with your own records that there's work for you to do, okay? Now, I encourage you to develop your own work. I just don't recognize that as part of my curriculum. So if you understand, because you're going to be the expert on that, not me. I have nothing to say about it. I have no business certifying you in that because I don't know what you're doing. I'm sure it's wonderful, but I just don't know. I mean, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's what I want to tell you. Now listen, there's a couple more things. Some people have asked about, participation with other students and getting to know people and building community. Here's what I know. The online groups are terrific. We have so much fun, and you get copies, right? You get the MP3 of the class, which is really good because you really want to know, if you're going to go and teach something, you really want to know the material. You want to know the material. I highly recommend learning from the person who developed the material. I think that's a good idea. But here's the thing. In the online classes, what happens is the classes are lecture, and then you get paired up with partners during the week, and there's homework that all needs to be submitted online. Okay, so you do need to be a little bit computer literate. And then what happens is that in July, we open the Facebook group, so you can all get to know one another. So along the way, you'll be making connections with individuals. And then you'll be open to the whole group, and people really get to know one another. The bonds are strong, right? When you share an experience like this with other people, they're wonderful. And most of the people who've been in the teacher training programs have become very good friends and lifelong friends at that, supporting one another as they proceed on their journey. So this is really all for now. We're going to have this information call where I'll take questions and answers. All right. So if your questions have not been addressed in the last few minutes, please come to the call. Please submit your questions, and I will do my very best to make sure you get the information you need so you can make a conscious choice on your own behalf. Thank you so much. I'm very excited about meeting you on the path. Bye-bye now.